Welcome to another episode of That's a Thing, Accent Core Plus R. It is episode 0.98, and it is Wednesday, December the 14th.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in for another ramble-filled episode.
Yeah. I appreciate
We
it.
ensure that this is going to be the most rambly.
Oh, yeah, it's
That's
I don't know.
Drew's gonna say something.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I don't know. We've been fairly rambly before.
Yeah, we in there.
that's true.
So what's been happening with you guys?
Getting ready to do an 18-hour drive with 3 cats.
Oh no.
They aren't gonna like it.
Bandit would not like that. She's too scared.
We know 2 of them won't eat or go to the bathroom, but the new one has never done a road trip, so we don't know what Molly's gonna be like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like the other one has no fear and will crap in the car.
Also, we get a good chance of it, so we're like, great, do we need to actually have a litter box set up for her, and where does that even fit in the car? Because we were going to take my car, and now the key won't turn in the ignition.
Yeah.
And I could take it to a dealership, and I called and asked them about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's fine, and yeah, you can drop it off at night, and we have a lockbox." And I'm like, "Oh cool." And I'm gonna be gone for 3 weeks. It's like we can hold it for 2 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah. So yay! And it's literally just the key won't turn. I jiggled the shifter and got it to turn, and it started up fine. But now I can't. I don't know. I summoned the demons for that one jiggle, and now the
Yeah.
jiggling doesn't work.
Commence the jiggling. No, that's just cars though.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yep.
every day I'm in terror of that.
I hate it.
If this is
What if I lease a car? What if I just start leasing new cars?
What about a horse? Have you considered a horse?
But yeah, though,
Yes.
I'm in Texas.
I think they'd be okay with it. Think about it. Horsing around. They just eat grass.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
born in the year of the horse. I'm a Sagittarius.
yeah,
I'm like a horse whisperer
horse goes
innately.
up.
Yeah, you take the horses and you herd the cat.
There you go.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
It worked. It worked enough for the cowboy times. I think it worked enough in modern times.
Yeah.
Really?
Listen, it's
I'm
biofuel. Just eats
Yeah,
grass.
I'm riding by a gas station. Some guy in a suit's complaining about the price of gas,
Huh.
and I'm just laughing.
You just gotta worry
I'm
about the
complaining
price
about the
of
price of
oats.
feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
like,
Grass is free.
Oh, but you want to give them a treat. You got to buy them some apples
you gotta give him some oats.
and
That
some
salt
sugar
lick.
cubes.
Yes.
Man, horses are kind of scary because they're like really big.
Yes, they are.
Like,
Yes, they are.
like
Yeah.
I am nervous around a horse. I'll admit it. I'm not like terrified around a horse. Like I don't just look at it and start screaming. But like, it's a big animal.
Yeah, it is. Texas State has the most bizarre statue on campus of 2 guys riding horses. Well, one guy riding a horse, the other has been thrown off while the horses are fighting.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like 2 guys riding horses and they're kissing.
No,
Yeah. I'd be like,
no, the horses are like reared up and fighting each other literally, while one guy's thrown on the ground cowering and the other one is holding on for dear life.
I mean, that's kind of how it goes. I would imagine. I feel for you with car stuff. I have to go. By the time this is published yesterday, but the time of recording tomorrow, I gotta go to the doctor
Oh,
because I have a rash and I need to get them to give me the good cream to get it away.
I don't know.
is it shingles?
No, well, I don't know. I tried like the regular antifungal cream and it didn't go away, and then I tried like the regular like skin cream, and it didn't go away. And this has been an ongoing issue for like a year.
So time to
gosh.
call in the big guns.
Yeah.
Pin us.
So I'm not excited about that. I hate having to go to doctors. I don't like it.
Yep, they always find something wrong with you.
Exactly.
I hate them just having to look at all my weird stuff that I have growing up.
Yeah, don't look at that.
Yep.
That one's fine.
That stuff.
Kevin, do you think they're gonna ask if you're always that pale, like the policeman in that one webcomic?
That was a real thing. No, I'm just worried. Like I either want them to tell me, give me some cream. My always fear is they look at it and go, well, that's malignant. And I'm like, thank you.
Ugh.
You're probably more rash than man at this point.
Yeah.
Look, we just peel back this layer of skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rash all the way
It's all the
down.
way down. That's
Listen.
all your brain is. You're just a
Look, Kevin's been praying to Nurgle recently.
Exactly. I've been
I
nurgling it
think-
up.
Yeah,
It's not even on
we'll
like,
have some bad
it's
times.
like not even on any cool areas like around the junk. So I can't say like, yeah, that's just because all the sex I've been having. No, it's like right on the like my stomach, not my stomach, like below my ribs, kind of. It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't say like, no,
What?
that's the cool rash. No, this is just like random rash. Yeah, give me the good cream. But yeah, that's other than that, it's just been nerd crap.
Is
Yeah.
is it an exercise rash, doctor? Cause I'm too ripped.
Yeah.
No, sir, it is not an exercise rash.
Is it a bed sore rash? No, because I'm too not moving. It's like no.
Do you sleep on your stomach? No.
I actually do, but like I've been sleeping on the other side of like it's on my left side, but I sleep on my right side, so it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's not like it's like I don't know. That's why
Have you noticed any weird floating flesh pieces in your painting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few.
Okay. Maybe take that painting with you to the doctor.
Get it decursed. But that's other than that, I've had nothing.
Golly. I think all of us kind of have some adult stuff this week because I also have to take my call.
Hell yeah.
But mine's not as bad. It's just like a serpentine belt. It's like, oh yeah, we'll fix it in like an hour and you can come back.
I mean, did I talk about how the toilet is still like slightly leaking, and the solution
no.
is like I just put a Tupperware container under it,
And
then
Yep.
What you gotta do?
and then because it's not going enough where I'm like disaster has occurred. It's just like a couple drips. So whenever I go to the bathroom, I just empty out the Tupperware container, just pour it into the toilet, turtle it.
Well, it's just
Yep.
it's the back part that's leaking, right?
It's from the top. It's
Oh,
like.
then it's fine.
Yeah, it's like from like because I thought it was coming out from where like the wall connect. Yeah, like the toilet. There's like the thing
Yeah.
where like the wall, and I thought that was leaking at first. And I was like, oh no, but then we found out that no, it's just like coming from the top of the toilet where like you plug in the little thing, like the water, and that's like loose, but I don't want to replace it, so we just put like a Tupperware underneath it.
Honestly, that's good.
Yeah.
That's not as nasty. That's the toilet stuff you want to deal with.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
because we've replaced I've replaced those things. It's just like a hassle.
Yep.
It's that kind of thing where I'm like, can I get away with it? Just like it's like how like on like the light fixtures there'll be like ones that have like 2 or 3 lights and like one of them goes
Yeah.
out and you're like, nah, it's fine. And then like 2 of them go out and you're like, nah, it's fine.
You're like, it's getting there.
And then all of them
You might, even if 2 got, you might just unscrew the working one and put it in a better sighted
yeah, oh yeah.
option.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there we go. Oh, it's still bright in here.
It's fine. I'll just open a window. I'll open the blinds a bit. It'll be okay.
Well, listen, who needs 3 light bulbs? What kind of decadent living is that?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking
Need a
about.
candle.
And
Half a
horse.
candle.
Yeah, but I'm sorry about like your guys' car problems because I've been there,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm going
Yeah.
to come there. I will join you because like the car we have, it feels like, it, like it's not like the mileage isn't there, but it always feels like it's going to die. Like I'm at the because it has died several times. Just a random like
Fix or repair daily, Kevin.
yeah.
Found on road dead.
Yeah, I'm probably not getting another Ford.
It's I don't listen. I'm probably just only Honda Civics from here on.
There you go. Like it's just
Maybe
Yeah.
a Toyota if I want to get different.
I feel like the year I got my car, it was like a bad year because like it had so many crap and there's so much garbage in it that's
Yeah.
like baffling. Where it's like,
Yeah.
yo, we put in like a special transmission control like chip in there. And it's like, why did you do that?
Oh,
Well,
we
Because
had 'em.
we could.
Well, the reason is because they had to hit the emission standards. So like, if you can
Yeah.
hit that transmission control like exact, then you can bring your emission to like point whatever just to slide on in.
Listen, Kevin, your problem is you didn't buy a German-made Ford.
Oh, there we go.
You know what Ford stands for? Stands for fix it
You
again,
have a-
Tony. The hell, it's a Fiat.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love it. No, honestly, I do the same thing. Like, as soon as one of my Fords breaks, I'm getting a better car.
God, I hate cars.
Yeah.
I just hate them.
I don't
I
like
just want
cars.
public transportation or horses.
Man, I would kill for like a bus. But
Like good
Yep.
good buses are like a subway or more like monorail system that
Yeah.
didn't
Oh, a
suck ass.
monorail. Let's go. Yeah, Simpsons. Full Simpsons monorail.
Yeah.
Listen, whenever I was in Disney as a child, I always loved the monorail. Nothing bad has ever happened to me in a monorail.
There's a passenger train that runs from San Marcos to San Antonio once a day. I don't even understand why would it not be at least twice a day?
That to me reeks of some like politician pork project.
We have the money to like make high speed rails.
Yeah, but no, why would you do that? Because we can have the
Listen, yeah, and then Elon Musk
Elon
says,
Musk
"Oh
says-
yeah, we're looking into making them too," and then so public interest dies in it, and then he just abandons the project.
yeah, because
and
he won.
Yeah.
Oh man. Are we just gonna go into Elon Musk talk before like Game Award talk? Because man, it's hilarious.
No, because I don't want to give him attention, even from our meager platform.
Okay.
That's what he
I hate
wants
him
is
for that.
attention.
I just wanted to laugh at
He
him.
he like fucking tweets every day about like, hey, get ready for this new feature. I don't give a shit. Just put it out.
Now what?
No,
Like-
worse than that is putting out features. Got fucking 4,000 character limit. Oh my god,
That's
Why?
insane. I
Like-
don't want to read like an essay.
And people are gonna start posting listen, if okay, here I'm throwing it down right now. If you start posting paragraphs on the Twitter, you're getting unfollowed.
I will, because of this, I'm going to start
No,
just
you'll be
completely
pruned.
posting screenplays of movies.
Unless like you're a guy who make a gimmick account where you're just posting like all of like here's 4,000 words of Moby Dick a day or whatever. There was like a Tumblr
And
That just
actually,
started-
that's a good one.
that just was like, here we're just posting like a chapter of Dracula every day.
the character limit of said book.
Yeah.
Like, and the real thing is it's character. So that means also you can just do 4,000 like of a single letter in a straight column
Yeah.
the whole way down, just to waste extra space.
I feel like that's because people make threads, and I hate Twitter. Twitter threads are terrible. I hate them.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least Twitter threads auto hide past the like first couple ones.
Well,
That
yeah,
is
but
true.
still,
I don't want
defeats the
to see
purpose.
4,000 words or
I just
4,000
gotta laugh
letters.
at him getting booed at like Dave Chappelle's show when like Elon Musk tries to walk on stage to be a comedian, and then they just boo him every time he's up there. And then then he sadly walks away, and then says, "I wasn't owned" on Twitter. It says the woke.
I got so many laughs, guys. You should have been there.
Was hilarious.
Elon, we have video of it.
Yeah, it was just nonstop.
No. That afterwards, they all cheered for me. That's what happened.
I'm just
Oh yeah, they did film the funny part.
Elon, we had a guy following you around till you left, and no one were cheering for you. In fact, they were booing at you and spitting on you. No, it was in the car. I made like a bunch of people laugh. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He just sucks.
He does.
It's fascinating how much he sucks. Like that's what's fascinating to me.
Like,
Yeah,
I saw a
like,
really
what-
good tweet, like
What
talking
that
about
much money can do to a person.
Well, it's like it's also like I feel like it's like that much money, and then he's trying to be cool to me.
I don't.
It's like if I was trying to be cool to 3-year-olds. Like I was desperately trying to, and they don't like me, but I don't care.
If I had like, if I was the richest man in the world, I would not want to be in contact with most people.
No. Do you
I
realize
don't
he,
want
just,
anyone.
yeah.
he could just buy Capcom?
Yeah, if you wanted to. And
Like-
they're selling.
I mean, like Twitter was like whatever, 28 billion. Capcom
40
like
no 40
40
44
4
billion.
billion for Twitter. You could buy Capcom for like 10. And then just tell them, make Street Fighter 3 again.
He buys them, tells them to fix the cover for Street Fighter.
Yeah,
6,
yeah,
and
just
then
do that. Do you think
Do
that-
good stuff with your money.
Yeah.
With your money.
Okay, you know what? Let's just go into Game Awards. What did you think about the important stuff, like the Street Fighter 5 character showing?
Okay, so obviously I think you see that trailer and you're like, oh, the giant Italian lady's the big body grappler. And then it's like, no, it's the French model lady is the grappler.
Oh, she looks so good. She got like that like ballerina kicks, and you're like, oh, that's gonna be a good move.
She gotta have neutral spacing, and she has normals that like pull you in.
Oh, that one's
And
gonna
so-
be good.
Oh man.
Also, that design, I think that design's like my favorite.
Yeah, I like both of the new
I like
ladies who got
Big
announced.
Lady
Big-
who's gonna wrestle you. Like I think that's good too. I'm not
I
throwing shade
like
on that.
the Spartan helmet haircut.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's great.
It's so cool.
That lady is cool, but yo, like French lady, #1. I'm digging.
DJ, I don't like his new design, but the way he played looked pretty cool.
I like his little rhythm game super.
It's also, as someone else said, he has like the dandy step, like Slayer's dandy step now. I don't know. My one problem with DJ is like how low waisted his pants are. I don't want to see the pelvic muscle.
You want to see the pubic bones?
Yeah,
Well, you can.
but
just
otherwise
censor
I like it.
old
Seems
man.
like he's having a good time.
Old man looks like a character I will never play. And I looked at that, and he's doing all these like setup and like vague puppet setups and traps, and I'm like, not playing you.
So I don't know, Kevin. I think you will play him. I think he looks like he is easy to get. He is cheap.
Just setting up all the nonsense and then letting it go.
Yeah, he looks cheap and easy to play. I think you're seeing stuff that looks fancy and you assume it's hard to do, but it's not actually hard to do.
Oh, is that like my brain where my brain says no thank you, and then it's like quarter circle forward, place 3 traps, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. And then maybe hit another button and you teleport to a trap.
Oh, instead of like,
And suddenly Kevin's like, oh, I'm so good at Street Fighter.
man, I just keep thinking about that every time I see like fighting game stuff where I'm like, I thought I was really good. And then the
I was
auto
good at
combo was
KOF
all-
14.
I was like, oh no. I was hitting stuff. Okay. Yeah. Tekken looks
There's
good.
Yeah, Tekken looks good. Also, I did want to say I really liked the storyline of the old guy, where it's like, yeah, M. Bison was obsessed with finding the proper vessel for his power, and this guy's like, oh, this unlimited power can just be tapped into a new vessel, like me, maybe.
Yeah, I'll just take it. I'll take that psycho power. Get out of here, M. Bison. Stop trying to put your brain in like
Women.
women. Do you have like an issue there, M. Bison? Like, it's cool if you do. We can
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
fine.
it.
Listen, if you want to rap, we can rap about.
We can
this.
rap about it. I mean, Seth did it. Seth just put him in a new girl body, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's cool."
Yep.
We ain't in the '90s
no.
anymore, M. Bison. You can. We can.
You can be whatever. It's fine.
What if that was like the real big problem of Shadow Lu? It was like M. Bison had gender dysphoria, but it was like the '90s, so everyone thought he was evil. He's like, I'm just...
I think the problem might be he is also just evil.
Well, okay, so that would be the twist, is that at the end he's like, I'm still just evil, though.
Yeah, it's the stoop kid problem.
Yeah.
You help him overcome it, and he's like, great, now this will even less stop me from taking over the world.
Shadow Lu. It's like, oh, okay, thank you, M. Bison.
Yeah.
I was like half watching the Game Awards.
Oh yeah.
A lot of it was bull crap. There is some bull crap. Vampire Survivors lost to like Stray.
Yeah.
That is like, I understand that the Game Award part is like not as important as the like rest of the trailers, because that's why we're really watching it.
Honestly,
Question:
yeah.
Who here has Vampire Survivors on their phone now?
I do
Oh
not.
yeah, I forgot about that.
I
need
do.
to get that.
I don't, because I just
saw
don't
that.
use my phone.
How is it?
It's Vampire Survivors.
Okay,
It's
good.
just, yeah. Except, okay, so when you die, you can watch an ad to resurrect, even if you don't have a tiramisu. And then you can also, after you like finish the level, whether that's, well, okay, I haven't beaten a level yet. I'm not a real gamer.
That's okay.
But after you die, and it's like, here's your score. It'll be like, and now do you want to watch an ad to get more gold? But it's just like a small little button on the score thing. And the ads are all for like, have you seen the game where it's like the guy walking down an endless corridor and it's like plus 100 people times 2 people. And of course they always walk through like the crappier one to frustrate you and make you be like, I could play this game better than this. But it did show me a tower defense game that looked like the Vampire Survivors equivalent of a tower defense game, and I'm like,
I've
oh,
seen like 3 of those on Twitter.
yeah, I know.
I'm like, okay, well, now we got a new genre: Vampire
Yep.
Survivor clones.
Yep.
Listen, I got a
as the
controversial take.
As the Jeff Gershman show calls them, auto survival shooters, asses.
There you go. I'm down.
I have a real controversial take about the Vampire Survivor.
Yo, all right, do it.
All right, I think it should cost more for how good it
$5.
is.
Well, okay, so how much?
I
is the
believe it
DLC?
is worth at least $20
Oh, God,
to
probably is.
$10.
But yeah, how much is the DLC? Is it free?
Pretty sure it's free.
Is it free?
But I'll have to double check.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Because I know there's DLC coming out, and I'm like, I should at least look at it and see.
I would say it should probably cost as much as like Bloons Tower Defense, because both of those have given me like, in terms of dollar for enjoyment, extreme.
Yeah. Well, also, I'll say you have bought Vampire Survivors now, so I think it counts.
I've given that thing away to like several people.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, here you go. Enjoy it.
It's good. It's like, honestly, should we do a giveaway on this podcast? I thought about it before the price went up. Of like, I should just buy some copies of this to do a giveaway with.
Nah.
Yeah, okay. The DLC might as well be free. It's $2.
Okay. So that means the total game is now $7.
I'll get that DLC when I feel up to it. Right now, I'm game overloaded. I am extremely video game overloaded right now.
Yeah. And plus, we got so much good stuff coming up too.
I haven't
Yep.
played Dark Tide yet, but that's kind of okay because I know that it's kind of going to be broken for a bit. They're gonna, which is like, you know what? That's fine. That's fine.
Let's see.
I like that Kratos, the actor, had to speak, and then he talked and then they start playing him off
Yeah.
before he was able to thank his
Let's
wife. And he had to
play
thank
them
his
all.
wife on Twitter.
That's very funny to me.
Listen, he gave away 8 Steam Decks. They had to get them off there.
Yeah.
He was
Also,
burning them money.
I really liked it that he came up there and he looked like a Tekken character. I was like, oh man, that's a good style. If you can pull off like Tekken character, like legitimately, I think you're
If you can pull up
winning.
Tekken Drip, yeah.
Yeah.
What sucks is that's just
Yes.
like Japan. That's just how they dress in Japan. And you're like, well, that's not fair. I wish we had more than just boring ass bananas over here.
Listen, I got my jeans, I got my t-shirt, and then sometimes I wear like a flannel shirt over it. I'm styling.
Listen, all we got is flannel and blue jeans, and I want to dress up like Majima.
Yeah. But I'm old.
Burn.
Actually, I'm old and I don't care. I don't need to look attractive. No, I do kind of hate blue jeans. I feel
I
like
like blue
Yeah,
jeans.
I
honestly.
feel like I will completely have given up when I just say we're giving up blue jeans. It's all in for sweatpants from now on.
Oh God, Kevin, you can't.
That's the give up mode. You're right.
That's like I haven't given up yet because I still wear jeans and like belts and I still wear. But I'm like, you know what? How about that gamer tee and the sweatpants? I'll just wear that all day. Yo, I get my cargo shorts. I get my that one green Legend of Zelda T-shirt. You know the one with like the
Yeah, I know the one.
You know the one. You be styling. Honestly, there's nothing wrong.
Give me a shirt that Phil Spencer was wearing at
Yeah, there we go.
any Game Awards thing.
Yeah,
Agatha
Kevin, you need a
Keith shirt or whatever.
you need a blazer to put on over your gamer shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it shows I'm business, but also, I'm a gamer, guys.
Yeah.
All of my
That's so
gamer
much.
shirts just turned into like nighttime shirts around the house.
That's true.
That's fair.
Even
It's just how it goes.
nah, I just it's like, well, part of it was when I decided to dress like how I draw myself, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wear like red t-shirts all day. I'll transmogrify into Doug Funny.
I want to be.
You wish Doug Funny wears a sweater vest.
Nah, I ain't wearing that. It's lame.
That's too much, yeah.
I don't like
I don't think Kevin's built for sweater vests.
No,
honestly.
it wouldn't work. I wouldn't wear
I
it either.
like, especially I think of Singing in the Rain. There's a scene where like they're wearing their old people dress pants that go up to their waist, and then they have this tiny little sweater vest that goes down to their waist, and it's just like, what is this sweater vest? What is this tiny little baby nothing?
All right, I had to look up at like what was announced at the Game Awards so we can like
Yeah,
talk
that-
about it because there's like
Yeah, we really got off track.
okay, let's go. Okay, we talked about Street Fighter and Tekken. We talked about the important games.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. All right. Number. What do y'all think about Hades 2?
I'm in the camp of disappointed. The same way when they made like Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you
No,
go.
no. I enjoyed Hades. I just wish it was called something else besides Hades 2.
I also agree. I think it would have been cooler if Hades, because Hades was like the Greek gods, and you wanted to do a twist on it. I think it would have been cooler if this was like the Roman ones.
Yeah, I'd call it Pluto.
Yeah, like I think that'd be rad because it's still. I'm sort of excited for it. I hope they fix Hades' biggest flaw, which was not enough bosses. Like,
Yeah.
there's 4 bosses in that game, and there's a couple variants, but like in a
It's all about
roguelike,
the same.
I really like at least 3 bosses per level. Like that's like what Gungeon does. That's what like Isaac has a lot.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of those, how you guys feel about going to Castlevania
Oh,
in
and Dead Cells.
Dead Cells?
Yeah.
I haven't played Dead Cells at all, so that like just was
I
like,
haven't either.
It
It's on my
just
list.
it completely went over me. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool, but my brain's
Yeah,
like, I haven't
that's-
played it.
how I felt, and like it's on my list, and like I want to play it, but also I haven't even bought it yet. It just sits in my like Steam queue, and I'm just like, oh, maybe one day, maybe one day.
Eventually.
All right, Armored Core 6. We think
A game. A
I
game.
feel bad for Vadi Vidya that he's gonna
Yeah.
have to play 5 Armored Cores so he can make his new lore videos.
He'll give us the lore of the 9 breakers.
Give us the lore of Patches the Lucky.
Yeah. The tweet I saw, which was like number 1, who is a guy who loves the number 1 so much, his rank is 11th because it has 2 1s. I don't know. Like I tried playing an Armored Core. I couldn't do it.
I saw my cousin play it once. I'm like, wow, this game's so cool. And then I tried to make my own mech. I'm like, I'm good.
Now there's like a level of like old man I don't want to deal that like I think Armored Core has. Like there's some levels of like micromanaging that just like turn me off completely, and I like recoil.
Kevin, hold up. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
What game were you just setting up to stream?
Oh, Dwarf Fortress.
Okay.
Listen, I know it's stupid.
You really set him up for that one.
But like, well, we can talk about that later.
Yeah. Death Stranding 2. I can't
zero
wait
interest.
to walk through another area being UPS man.
I hope it's Sandy.
Yeah.
I,
Uh,
What about the new BioShock that's like BioShock but with robots by Ken
oh yeah,
Levine?
BioShock in space.
And I looked at it and it gave me extreme Outer Worlds vibes, which is
Yeah.
Worlds or Outer Wilds?
no Worlds.
Worlds.
Wilds, okay, Worlds is not Fallout. Wilds is space exploration game.
It's good.
I thought they were both in space.
Well, they're both space, but one of them's like the spiritual sequel to The Thing, but it's in space, and the other
Which one's Majora's Mask but in space?
that's Wilds.
Else.
Okay.
Wilds pretty good. I don't think it's like the greatest game of all time good, but it's pretty good.
So like 2018 Game of the Year good.
What came out in 2018? Hold on.
Close.
I don't even remember what year it actually came out.
Ooh, God of War came out that year. I would have probably given it to like God of War.
Yeah.
I would have probably given it.
Guys, again, what year did Outer Wilds even actually come out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just picked a year at random.
Oh,
You can't then be like judging it based
Oh,
on...
Outer Wilds came out in 2019.
Okay.
All right, what?
Yeah, there was nothing that year, so yeah, I would have given it to it.
Oh, I would have. Well, Resident Evil 2 remake is pretty good. Actually, no, I would have given it. Oh God, no, it came. There's like in its indie competitors, it came up against Disco and
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Disco Elysium gets it.
and also Baba Is You, which I think Baba Is You is like an incredible masterpiece. So like, I'm sorry, I think it basically Disco is a story tour de force, and I think Baba Is You is one of the greatest puzzle games I've ever played. But like, Outer Wilds still good.
Yeah.
It's still good. I would have probably given it to Baba Is You that year.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
But like if you
I
if
think
you
that's
say
fair.
if you say disco, I'm not gonna. You're not wrong.
Yeah, no. Like I said, he said Bob. I'm like, I'm not gonna disagree with that. That's
No,
also
I'm not,
good.
I
Choice.
don't, I'm not gonna fight Disco Elysium because Disco Elysium's super cool.
I'm not gonna say Stray is the game of the year.
No,
Like a
No.
fool.
no, that's dumb. I have started God of War 2.
I just finished it. I think yesterday.
Please do not spoil.
I will not spoil, but it actually ends really well.
Okay, and I like it, but I can tell like the quadruple A. There's like some how to explain it. Like there's some parts where like that game desperately kind of doesn't want to be a video game anymore, and like
Yeah,
show me
yeah,
a scene, but then like
It
that
wants to
scene,
be a movie.
yeah, like that scene goes on for like 30 minutes, and you're like, okay, not like a
Like
cut.
there's, yeah, the last 10 hours is really good.
I still like it. I like Kratos. I think Kratos is cool. The last,
I
I don't.
well, no,
I think no.
old
I think
Dad
he's cool
Kratos
now.
is cool because he wasn't cool and is kind of embarrassed and ashamed at what he was. That's what makes him cool.
Oh, listen. This takes it to the next degree where he's telling other characters, "Yo, dude, don't be like me. What I used to be. You can be better."
Yeah, I love it.
Does this set up?
Dude. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say, does this one end and set up for Kratos to accept Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior?
Funny you should say that. Do you know
It
what the
feels
original
weird.
plot of God of War 4 was going to be?
Christianity?
It was going to be that Greek Kratos, Norse Kratos, and Egyptian Kratos kill all of the gods and then become the three wise men for Jesus. That was the original plan. That was like the Javid Jaffe plan. That it was going
Oh
to
my
be
God.
So stupid.
they were going to be the three wise men for Jesus.
God, so dumb.
And then it becomes three men, a baby, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'm not gonna lie, like as sacrilegious as it is, I think it'd be kind of cool if like Kratos had to have like a cinematic fight with Jesus, like one of those God of War boss fights that's like they're like slamming each other and like the mount. It ends with Kratos with a quick time event crucifying Jesus to the cross with the blades of chaos.
All I can think about is it's the Baldur fight, but Jesus doesn't punch back.
Yeah. Oh. He keeps turning the other cheek. What do you
He
think?
just keeps yelling, and Kratos just gets more and more tired.
Yeah, he's just old. He goes, maybe you're right, Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay. Did
I was gonna say Kratos sees what God does to Jesus, and he's like, maybe I'm not such a bad dad.
I think Kratos is a pretty good dad, all things considering. Well, at least on attempt number 2.
Yeah, attempt number 2, he's doing great.
Attempt
Right.
number
You're
1,
gonna find out.
he was not a good dad.
No.
But attempt.
Also, unfortunately, with attempt number 2, he's now getting into the teenage years
Yeah, he never got there.
and rebellion. He's never gotten there.
What was that game? Okay, so I'm just looking, and like that. What was it? It was that like crime boss game that looked like the most generic like first person
GTA?
shooter with like, hey, we're not GTA. Look at all of our celebrities.
Yeah.
Look at all the celebrities, guys. It's like I don't care.
The second I saw that, I thought like, oh, is this what's the one where you like rob banks?
Payday.
Payday. I was like, oh, is Payday 3? No, it's just
Like,
something
no,
different.
It's just like some guys like they got all the celebrities in their GTA clone, and they're like, here we go.
No, Kevin. No, they got all the cheap celebrities.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, like they're too old.
I think their most expensive celebrity is probably Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like
Listen, Dunkachino might be in that game too. You don't
Yeah,
know.
you never know. There's cringe in this that I did not like. I think like there's some like what was that animal game that's just trying to be Gang Beast, but it was like throwing out all like this cringe memes at you, and you're like,
Yeah, it was like a
what is?
looter shooter
No, it was
thing.
like no, it was like Gang Beast, but with animals.
Oh wait, yeah, no. Okay, now I know what
And it
you're
was
talking
like, look at all like these old memes,
about.
and you're just like, oh my god, did not like it.
The development team did not realize to put placeholder memes in, and then as release approached, find the memes to put into the game.
Find the hottest.
It was kind of sad that Kevin Conroy's Batman was in Suicide Squad because like he's
That's his last Batman.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man, because that game looks
It's
terrible.
going to be put in the most mediocre.
Yeah, like the media like, bland. And it's like, oh come on, didn't like that. The new Star
If you
Wars
like
game.
Marvel's The Avengers, you'll love Suicide Squad.
I don't know. I like James.
Oh yeah,
Gunn's-
Jedi Survivor. I
Yeah.
still need to play the first one.
Oh, that game's great.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm
That
definitely
game's
playing.
like-
I got it for free.
If you got it for free, it's pretty. It's like it's great. I liked it a lot. It has like that good kind of Star Wars energy, and I was like, you know what, this is pretty good. I would say that game is the happiest I've been in Star Wars in like a long time,
Ooh, okay.
and I've been like, you know what, maybe you
Well,
can.
Kevin,
do it.
did you watch The Mandalorian?
Nope, I don't have Disney Plus.
Did you watch Andor?
I don't have Disney Plus.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, there's
However,
no
when you watch
way.
anything on the internet,
Impossible.
you're not legally streaming it.
That's right. We don't condone it.
Well,
Wink.
part of that is just that like I don't. If I'm gonna do something on the internet, I'm gonna play like a video game.
Also, I will say the live action stuff is just like slightly more out of my way to find. Just I know where to go to stream cartoons. I don't know where to go to stream live action stuff. And I don't want to download it.
No,
That's way too much work.
I think
I'm actually like really lucky because I just have mine bundled in with my Hulu, so it was like dirt
Yeah.
cheap. I'm like, yeah, might as well.
well, part of it is like if I'm gonna sit down and like watch a show, my brain's like, well, you could do that, or you could be playing one of these video games and then have like on a stream in the background, and I'm like, how about we do that?
Yeah.
Listen, I want to rank up in Teamfight Tactics this season. That's like my goal. Because I've defeated Magic twice. I got to Mythic twice again.
As you're still playing Teamfight Tactics.
I like Teamfight Tactics. It's fun.
I was like, I just assumed you played it and you streamed it, and you haven't streamed it. So I'm like, oh, I guess he doesn't play it anymore.
Oh, I play it on my own time. Like I've been playing like World of Warcraft, which is actually good now. It's pretty good, this expansion.
You're no longer disappointed.
No, it's like great. They've actually had like story, like I would say the story in this World of Warcraft would be like a 7 out of 10 in Final Fantasy 14, but in World of Warcraft terms, that's like the greatest it's ever been.
Hmm.
There are character moments, and you're like, huh, that hits a little bit.
I know everyone's talking about the one side quest where you just sit down and watch
Yeah, you hang out with
the
a dragon
landscape
dwarf.
with a dwarf.
Yeah, and you just listen to his story where he talked about how when the dragons turned evil, it was really kind of traumatic because that was my friend, and you know, my best friend and a kid, and then we had to kill each other, and it was like it'll mess with you.
Gotta come to this
Yeah,
for
after
all we've been through.
There was one where, and it like the other one that's not getting talked a lot about as much, but still really good, is that in Warcraft 2, like the orcs basically, the Dragon Maw clan, like enslaved the dragons and used them as weapons of war. But then, like, as the game has gone off, that's been like, you know, not really retcon, but they've discovered that like those orcs were under like demon blood control, and they're having like regret, and the story is like an old orc, and he's going to the dragon place, and he's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, how can I get them to either forgive me or let me die in peace? Because I don't know what to do. Like, it's kind of an excuse, but I'm really not. And it's a good little quest. It's a good little quest. It actually raises moral quandaries that you wouldn't be expecting in World of Warcraft. I'm like, well done. And then the two black dragons are trying to vie for the throne, and you get to pick one. Either you pick Rathian or Sibelian. Rathian's kind of a jerk, but he has better loot. Sibelian isn't. So, I mean, you pick which one.
So the standard video game questions.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so tired of that. Like, I don't know.
Well,
it's
it's
just
actually
so dumb.
Well, it depends on the class. You're better loot because I mean, like if you're a caster, it's less loot. It's more like appearances. It's like what armor do you think looks cooler? It's a lot cosmetic. There's a lot of cosmetic choice, but it doesn't like really matter. What else was it? What else showed up?
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Like, yeah, it looks cool. What's that? Diablo 4?
I'm completely hesitant because of Diablo Immortal. And I think everyone should be like pumping the brakes on that one. I think you should wait to see, because remember, even Diablo 3 when it launched, it came out with like the cash shop auction house, and that like ruined the game because the game was balanced for people to be buying and selling items for money. So like, wait until they either patch it out, the cash shop, or see what's going on. Because Diablo 3...
Well, you guys, Overwatch 2 was such a roaring success. I think Blizzard is clearly out of this weird fugue they were in.
The WoW team is, but the rest of them are still hanging strong.
Didn't their merger get blocked with
Yes, it did.
Microsoft?
Yeah, I think...
Well, yep. The FTC is suing them.
It's so stupid because, like, I understand the thought process of we want Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox, but in reality,
but they don't.
I know, but they don't. It feels like what Microsoft actually wants is they want the Blizzard part of Activision Blizzard. Because that's characters and IPs that Microsoft does not have. There are no Call of Duty characters.
Nope.
There are none.
Ghost.
Oh, hold on. That's who I want in my Overwatch. Master Chief.
Yeah, Master Chief. Put him in.
Be Soldier.
Blinks the Time Sweeper. He's in.
Yeah, he needs to be in there.
Fusion Frenzy. Awesome. He's in.
I want my Microsoft Smash Brothers, and it'll be even more disappointing than Sony PlayStation All-Star Battle.
Marcus Gears of War Phoenix.
Do you remember that one E3 where like Microsoft is talking about all their like it was like check out all of our heroes. We have Marcus Phoenix.
Oh yeah, you mean like Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, but they were like it was like they're like we have Marcus Phoenix. We have the car from Forza, Master Chief,
Halo, and
Lara Croft Tomb Raider, because that's what they're releasing as a timed exclusive. That's our heroes. That's our IP. It's like, no, that's like, to me, the whole thing is like they need like IP characters. Sony
they don't have any. They had a chance. They had a chance with Rare, and they just fumbled that ball.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they made Rare do like see if. I really liked the 360.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I liked Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I think that game's fantastic.
Yeah, but no one
else did.
Banjo-Kazooie with Xbox.
It's a good.
They associate him with N64.
It's basically because people want the mascot platformer, and they're like, no, make this weird driving game that only appeals to weirdos. And I'm like, I'm a weirdo. I love this game.
Banjo and Kazooie was that generation's Star Fox Adventures.
I'll even give it a hot take. Banjo-Tooie sucks. Banjo-Tooie sucks super hard.
So,
Banjo-Kazooie's
do
great.
you remember? Do you remember the G2K night where some Smash guy was arguing vehemently about how Banjo-Tooie is better than Nuts and Bolts, and it was eventually revealed he hasn't even played Nuts and Bolts.
Yes, I remember that.
And it was just like, Doc, you can't be making this argument then.
Was this on one of their streams?
I don't know.
Is that just like
I think that
around?
was just jawing.
That was just,
Or,
yeah, I
or
think
as they
that's
would
just,
say it, chirping. That was some chirping.
yeah?
yeah.
Those are just normal Smash players. That,
Yeah. Oh,
Yep, pretty much.
Smash players.
A Smash player will lie to you about nothing to make
I look
themselves
down
seem
on
more.
all Smash players.
Yep.
Oh, I
The
mean,
lowest level of fighting game players,
Listen.
right behind Melty Bloods.
So I've been to a Magic the Gathering pre-release. The Smash Brothers smelled worse. I'm putting that out there.
Also,
I'm putting that out
I will, I will step it back. I don't look down on all of them. I'm fine with Melee IC players because people hate them so much. The more the Smash player base hates you and your main, the more you're okay in my book.
Yeah.
I just think that they're kind of lame. I don't like it. There's like a, there's the same kind of quality in a Smash player that you have on like Elon Musk, if that makes sense. You know, that kind of,
I think it does.
Okay,
that kind of like, you're like on paper you think you're really cool, but you have you're not.
Basis in reality.
Yeah. It's the idea of when you're making me look like a cool guy, then you have problems.
Is that the secret? I mean, I'm not going to brag about Nerd Space, but somehow we were the popular ones in Nerd
that's
Space.
always the no.
And is it because we're fighting game people inherently and not Smash people
that's it.
inherently?
Probably.
That's it. There's an inherentness. I've always felt that if you make me look cool, you have problems. I should never be looking cool. Never. I remember there was some
People should not be flocking to us to be like, let's play a group game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, they could do that. No, they're like likable is fine. Like, you could be, like, nerdy and likable. But if you look at me and go, man, that guy's cool, in comparison, then you got problems. Like, you should always look at me with a bit of cringe and a bit of, like, oh, okay. But he's a good guy. But if you're looking at me like, man, that guy's, like, really socially aware and like, he's like a cool guy, you'd be sitting at the popular kids table.
That guy can tell you who won the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup, and the World Cup the last time around.
Yeah, it was France. Yo, their World Cup's been pretty good. World Cup's been like, I think I might like World Cup soccer more than NFL football, because there's just no commercials and they just go. They're and then you got your characters. Brazil went out. It was a shocking game.
Nolan, what else have you done this week?
The only other thing I've done is let me see. Honestly, not that much. I'm kind of getting some stuff together to play more Warhammer.
Hell
That's been
yeah.
about it.
What did you think about that Space Marine 2 gameplay trailer? We talking about that good food.
Yo, I'm excited.
Oh,
happy.
dude, did you see, like, in that gameplay trailer, it looks like we're getting, like a spot dodge and a parry.
I know. I want more gameplay. I'm so excited about it.
I'm thrilled. I'm looking at the IGN because that's how I had to find out what trailers.
Oh, yeah, what's the trailers coming?
Yeah, because I didn't, and like the IGN blurbs talks about skeletons, demons, and other monsters. And I don't know, because I didn't see any skeletons or demons in that game. Is that like a leak that we're going to be fighting some Necrons and some Chaos demons?
I hope so. We gotta
like,
Yo, a new planet is getting fucked up. You stop the Tyranid invasion. go somewhere else in the Ultramar sector.
See, I would think that like the Tyranids are showing up, and then like the Necrons are both waking up, because like that's like in the first game it was the Orcs, and then your second faction was like Chaos showing up, and it'd be cool if you have the Tyranids, which are like the ultimate bioweapon, and then the Necrons show up, and they're like, get off
The
our
true
planet.
enemy.
Yeah. But then, like, because I feel like cause the Necrons have teamed up with the Imperium a couple times. They've been like,
Oh yeah.
like the like I feel Captain Titus, who I think's like Lieutenant Titus or whatever. I don't know. He's whatever. He's the kind of Ultramarine that's a cool Ultramarine, which means all the other Ultramarines don't like him. He would like talk with a Necron guy and be like, "All right, let's solve this problem."
The only other thing I've been doing beyond that, I think that's like pretty much most of the games besides Lords of the Fallen, which looks cooler than the original Lords of the Fallen because it's not stupid Viking stuff.
I think it could be interesting.
Yeah, and what's
Cyberpunk
that one? Yeah,
DLC.
Cyberpunk DLC. That's going to be good.
I'm
Hopefully they fixed everything.
Oh, that Blue Protocol that looked like online Tales game. That I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I don't know though.
it may be all right. But beyond that, I've been catching up on One Piece, and the last episode I saw was Nico Robin did the thing. That's really cool, and it was animated really cool.
Fighting Black Maria.
Yeah, she did the backbreaker.
Tower Bridge.
She fucking put Black Maria on the knee. Broke that back. Damn, One Piece is getting good.
Yep.
Both show and manga.
Yep. Someone is
now-
back.
Someone is back. Like, someone asked a question, you know what are devil fruits about? And someone kind of explained, I think they're about this.
A potential leading expert on the subject gave an
Yes.
answer.
I like our theory of what they were. or the devil fruits are like the spawn of Popeye's spinach.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's how you get the power.
That's how you get the Toon Force.
Yeah, that's
The
how you
ultimate
get it.
power.
You get to become the stuff.
Yo, that's who's on Laugh-Tell.
Exactly.
He's chained up and he's telling jokes, and that's why.
See, because the grand why Popeye's devil fruit the spinach is the grandest because you can still swim. It's all upside, no downside. That's why it's like the god devil fruit.
I hope so, because now we can put an end to the Saitama versus Goku debate, because it'll just be Punk.
Oh, it's always Popeye.
I like that One Piece reminded me that, oh yeah, we already saw awakened devil fruit users in Impel Down.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, they've been there for a while.
Yep. Those
Yo,
goofy
but
little
Listen,
Zoan boys.
listen. There's that one person that has the human fruit. I want to know what it is, though.
You say one person has a human fruit?
Yeah,
Yeah, Chopper.
Yeah, Chopper.
yeah. But all the human fruits are,
Oh yeah,
gods.
it's like who? Well, a lot of them are. I feel like one has to be the base model.
Please.
Human fruit, Homo sapien. Human fruit, Homo superior.
Here's the
Yeah,
problem.
you
What human fruit makes it turn to big monster?
You know, it happens. Well, gang,
Oh man.
I think we're gonna wrap up. I think I'm gonna have to
I
go.
think it's
I
like
want to go. I'm gonna go look at the penguins. You guys want to go look at the penguins?
No, you're gonna stay
We have 30
here.
more minutes of talking about One Piece.
No, I'm gonna go look at the penguins. I'll see you guys later.
Oh my god.
No, we have to go on my date, and then we have to talk about the sea anemones for 30 minutes.
Listen, he'll fall for me. I'm pretty cute.
Oh, I love
You're a
it.
nerd.
I love it so much.
They are so perfect for each other.
Oh, it's so good.
Fujimoto has the greatest comedic timing
He's so good.
of anybody ever.
He know.
Well, I don't know. One Echiro Odo set up a joke and delivered a punchline 20 years later.
Well, we don't know. Well, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
No, I like Fujimoto. I like his
do.
gumption. I still haven't watched like animated Chainsaw Man yet.
I watched the
Read
first episode.
Chainsaw
and I
Man's
just-
the best.
It's so good. He does so much good paneling and like even dialogue.
I really like
balloon
it
work.
in mangas
He does a lot for his craft.
because he lets it sit, and I really in a comic that's impressive. Where like he's letting stuff air, but it's not dragging.
I also just mean he'll do stuff like when, you know, her best friend Justice Devil was like talking. He had the narration box inside the skull behind the windows.
Yeah.
And it's just little stuff about that that just gives the series this weird extra flavor.
I think I heard it described as like an underground zine, but you're reading like one of the best manga of all time, but it's like a someone pamphlet that was handed to you at a punk show.
Oh yeah.
And that's like the tone of Chainsaw Man, where you're like, what is this? And you're like, oh man. They kicked that guy in the nuts.
Yep, that's okay. When I fight a dude, I only aim for the nuts. The testicle devil attacked his balls. I saved that panel. That's an important panel.
It's very important.
Look, man, I didn't want to use my chainsaws because I was going to get all the smut dirty, and I wanted to keep it.
Yeah. I love you, Dingy.
I fucking love him. And she's such a
She's-
garbage person, but I love him so much.
It was when he's like, look at him, he's cleaning litter. Oh no, he's ripping off the homeless. It's like, he's bad, but should I kill him? I don't know.
He truly is between a cat and a criminal.
I don't really know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good
Yep, thanks for
one.
listening, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.